Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a little double faceted box. I nearly couldn't say that. Double faceted box that's little. I first came up with a faceted box, I think 2015, something like that. I deconstructed a Ghirardelli box, chocolate box, and then made it in my own sizes, and I made it bigger, smaller, taller, fatter. I've doubled it, I've even quadrupled it, done so many variations, and I love that it was one of those projects that I came up with that went viral with so many people saying, oh, I love it, let's take inspiration from that, and they've made their own tall, short, fat, wide, thin versions, and this is my 6x6 version. So that is all you need, 6x6 paper, 15 by 15 centimetres, and you are scoring the first lines. You're scoring that way round. So although my pattern is the right way up, you're actually scoring that way round. So you're scoring that line, and that line first. So if you have a pattern that you want that way up, turn it that way for this first set. Okay, where's my stylus? So on the first side, score it at 1 3/8, 3 inches, 4 5/8. And in metric, that's 3.5, 7.5, 11.5. On the next side, we're going to part score only to this first line, and then I will explain to you how to do it. So 1 3/8 to the first line, 2 3/4, 4 1/8, and then this final line we're going to take all the way down from 5.5 all the way down to the bottom. Then turn the paper over, not round or anything like that, completely over, so you've still got this long line done there, and repeat exactly the same to the first score line at 1 3/8, 2 3/4, and 4 1/8. And obviously you don't need to do the 5.5 because we've already done it. So I'm hoping that you can see that. Yes, you can. So there. Okay, easy peasy. I promise you it's dead easy. Right. Oh, and actually you can see it quite well there. So if I turn this so that I've got that long side there, and you can see these vertical lines there and there, we're going to be bisecting. If I do it on this side with a pen first, that might make life easier. So we've got a line there, there, and one there. Got a full line all the way down, and then these ones that go like this. What you're going to do is score a line from there to there, not that to that, it's here to here, and the same all the way along. Okay, like that. That's what you're going to do. So you're going from there to there, not there to there, because you'd end up with crosses in the wrong place. So that's the scoring you're going to do that I can't see. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3 and 4. So hopefully you can see those. If you can't see them at all, well, pretend you can, because you will be able to shortly. Hopefully now you can see them. So they're all done. Okay, so let's start scoring. So I'm going to fold this one over. I've just wibbled it as I bent it. So the ones at the outer ends go out. Sorry, they fold this way. The one in the middle, we're going to fold it the other way, because we need that score line to go in. So that's the centre one. It's going like that. Obviously there actually isn't anything else to score other than this one line. All those part scores I did at the top are actually cut lines, and they served as a place to do my diagonal scoring. So let's cut them. I'm going to get rid of that. and I'm going to come at quite the angle to miter that away, and quite the angle here as well to cut that away. And you'll see, because that has got to come round and glue onto this part. I'm not really wedging. Obviously, because I scored, I've got a lump there where the score mark is, so just for a nice pretty finish, I'm getting rid of the lump. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same exactly the same thing, couldn't speak, round here. So the paper is the Let It Snow paper. I'd love if it snowed at Christmas. It's never going to snow at Christmas here in the UK. I'm so jealous of all of you who get snow. I bet you're not so much the jealous. You're like, yeah, you can have the snow, Sam. You can have it all day long. Right, so these diagonal lines I did, just come round with your fingers. If you want to burnish, you can. And fold them over, so go in one direction first. Okay, so you can see it's starting to curl, and then come back in the other direction, which I couldn't see for a minute. This is one where you do have to take the time to burnish or to fold those diagonal lines. When I say to do diagonal lines, if you're doing a box to get a nice close at the bottom, and they will naturally pull together, these won't. Okay, so you can see where I hacked a big chunk. That's because it's got to get behind here. It's got to glue behind there. So I'm going to get some wet glue on here. That's a very noisy telephone. Except I can't put it on silent because I'm expecting a phone call. And line that up. So the wet glue gives you a bit of wibble room. Just to get it into place. Okay. So you can see it is now pulling itself together. So that I'm going to make the back. And I'm going to fold in two sides and the back, and then while I've got the glue out, I might as well use wet glue to fold up the bottom. Okay, and then the top, we're not going to seal it closed because you want somebody to be able to get into your gift. Aren't those facets lovely? So I'm going to close the top with ribbon, and I like the polka dot ribbon. It's forgiving. And it's not taking away from the beautiful pattern of the paper. Oops. So it's not taking anything away from there. It's just leaving it all gorgeous and lovely. And if you wanted to make this a hanging decoration, you'd put a double knot at this point and then hang it. Maybe I'll do that now so you can see. So the first one actually, yeah, I'll do that now. So that's closed. And if I put a loop at the top, you could now hang that. Oops, because there's the loop. And you could still get into it because obviously you could just slide it on and off. Lovely. I do like these boxes. But yes, this one I put a big flopsy-dopsy bow on the top. And don't leave it to stand on your foam folder. And then just to finish, I didn't want to put too much on, but I brought in the 2 Every Season stamp. And that's the one that comes with the 4 little tiny punches. And obviously I want the snowflake. Although you could put hearts on it, I guess. And it's this one that matches. Let me find a little scrap of paper, and I'm going to go with a teeny tiny one of those, and then some Coastal Cabana. And 3 lovely little snowflakes. And mini glued. Did I bring out the right punches? I didn't. I brought out the wrong one. I've just looked and thought, why is my acorn over there? Those are the 4 punches you get. My mini glue dots over here. And just a little trio of those. Just scattered. And that is a great decoration gift box. I love it. I love the double faceted boxes. I love all of the faceted boxes, but I've done them open, closed, tall, fat, large, small, all sorts. Have a look, just Google on my site, or Google on my site, search on my site, faceted, and you'll find them all. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.